Well, I'm back again, and as you can see, I've slightly changed location because I did find that my window right there doesn't leave for very good lighting. So I've moved a little bit this way. Now you can see a bit more of my face, and you can see all my little pretty pictures there of my loved ones. Oh, well, what's going on here? So anyway, this is like spinning me out actually. I'm disorientated. So let's get this right. I should have done this first really, shouldn't I? Be patient, it's going to be a good video. And there we go, that'll do. So anyway, you probably watched the previous video to this one, and if you haven't, then go and check it out. It was, what is a masculine man? Now we're going to talk about why you should be a masculine man. And you should. You should.
Why should I, King D?
Well, mate, I'm going to tell you. Stick around for this one and you're going to find out. So, King D, back with another one. And this video is called, Why You Should Be a Masculine Man. First things first.
Number one.
The chicks dig it. Of course they do. Just like a man, we like a feminine lady, don't we? We don't want no butch, my boss bitch woman, do we? That's very off-putting. We like a nice, sweet, caring, nurturing, feminine woman with all these beautiful feminine traits. It is beautiful, isn't it? Well, the same that we like that, believe it or not, the women like us men to be manly and like men, masculine. Mind-blowing, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But, hey, it is what it is. But why does she like a masculine man, I hear you ask?
Yeah, King D. Why does she like a masculine man?
There's not really any need for you, is there? I mean, but we'll keep you in anyway, because I'm sure it amuses somebody.
It amuses me.
I amuse you, do I, King D?
Well, technically you are me. I'm just doing another character, and it amuses me, so technically I amuse myself.
Oh, do you, King D?
Yes, I do.
Well, shouldn't you be trying to amuse your audience?
Yeah, and hopefully I am. I mean, if they've got a daft brain like I have, then they will be very amused. Although I dare say most of them are looking at me like, what the fuck's this clown on about? And to those of you, thanks for stopping by and putting up with me. I hope I still gave you some sort of value anyway, but hey. Oh, my light's changed. So what was I on about anyway before that little whatever it was? That was it. Why is... In fact, I like him masculine.
Yeah, King D, I said, why does a woman like a masculine man?
Well, he's going to make her feel safe, isn't he? If he's the man, she knows he's going to protect her. He's also going to provide for her, and he's going to do all them manly things that she's unable to do. There's a unity, you know, man and a woman, masculine, feminine, brought together. There's something very beautiful about that. So he makes up for what she lacks, and she makes up for what he lacks. It's like two become one. Sorry about that. And not only that, I mean, a masculine man is a very ambitious man. So with ambition, that's exciting. It's like, where's this guy going in life? I want to check it out and see for myself. What is this guy all about and where's he going? Because unlike most blokes, he's going somewhere and he's doing something. And he clearly seems very resourceful. He's got his shit together like a masculine man would. And all the things I've stated in the previous video to this one sounds pretty good, doesn't it? To a woman, she's like, yep, I like the sound of that guy. He's stoic as well. He's not going to kick off over the slightest thing. I'm not going to be afraid of his presence, that he's just going to blow up over any inconvenience, or if I do something wrong. He's going to be understanding and just very calm, calculated, collected. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's why women test you. They want to see what you're made of. I mean, some go extreme. I wouldn't entertain them because they're just a headache, but you're going to get the odd test from a woman because she wants to know that you're going to respond maturely in a masculine way. It's not going to be all emotional and feminine about it. That's what she's doing. it's human biology, and I could bring Professor D into this one, but I really can't be asked to get my glasses for this one. I've got to go very soon. I've literally got to finish this and I'm out the house. So, sorry, Professor D, you are not required. We don't like you anyway, you prick. Maybe I'll record a bit afterwards, I don't know, we'll see. So if Professor D is going to respond, he's going to respond later, I'm sure. Maybe when I'm editing. So stay tuned for that, perhaps. I'm talking to me now because you're just watching it anyway. This is really bizarre. And now you're thinking, King D, will you get on with the video?
Yeah, King D, we get on with the video.
Cheers, mate. Yes, I will.
Yeah, come on, mate. You're fucking wank, you are. You need me, you know. You need Professor D. Because you're coming out some right dog shit. And the cheap jokes just aren't funny, mate. Seriously. You are fucking wank. There you are. Look, I got off my fat arse and put the glasses and lab coat on.
So why else? Why else should you be a masculine man? Well, people are going to respect you, aren't they? And if people respect you, because you're respecting yourself as well, like a masculine man would, it feels good. It feels very good to be respected. I mean, I know I walk down the street and people respect me. Wherever I go, people respect me. Once upon a time, that was maybe not always the case because I didn't respect myself. People would take the piss out of me, take advantage of me, and people would not behave as well around me, and they would not be as courteous or respectful to me. Now, sometimes I'll be in the gym and somebody asks me if I'm using a machine I'm not even sat on.
Excuse me, mate, are you using that machine?
What, that one I'm not even sat on while I'm sat on this one? No, mate, I'm not using that one. Feel free, pal. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, mate, thank you.
No problem.
You're looking really buff, by the way.
Cheers, pal. I don't know why I do these, but it is purely just for my own entertainment, but I hope you enjoy them as well. So yeah, respect and pride in yourself as well. You're going to be very proud of yourself if you're being a masculine man and you're on your purpose and you're doing all the right things, you're behaving accordingly. Life's going to go much better for you, and you're going to be proud of that. Like this year, I've been on my purpose, on it. I've been dedicating a lot of time, sacrificing a lot of time and effort into doing this, and I can look back and think, you know what, that's a great body of work I've got there. I've got some really good videos that I'm very, very proud of, and I've had people tell me that it's really making a difference in their lives, and that's just amazing fuel for me. It's like, yes, what I am doing is making a difference. Now, if I wasn't doing any of these things, I wouldn't feel as proud about myself, would I? So the pride, there's a cost, which is time, sacrifice, effort, and all these things. But in return, I get pride where I stand a bit taller and I'm happier in myself because I'm doing something. So think about that one. And I won't be taken advantage of, will I? No one's going to take the piss out of me because one thing, I've got the smarts that I never had before. And I understand myself, I understand people and human nature, and that, people will take the piss. People will treat you how you treat you. So if you treat yourself good, people are going to be more inclined to treat you good. If you treat yourself like a second-class citizen, that you're beneath everyone, everyone's better than you, then they're going to treat you that way, aren't they? If you think of yourself like you're a piece of shit, people are going to treat you like a piece of shit. It's all the same things, you know what I mean? Same as respect. You want to be respected. Respect yourself. It's like the law of attraction. Same as if you want to love somebody and be loved, then love yourself first. There's videos in all this. There's another video on that. Maybe I'll crack on with that one. It's a good idea, I think. Delve a bit deeper, shall we? And another thing, right? So say I'm a dad. Father's Day's coming up. Your children are going to feel safe. If you're a masculine man, your children are going to feel safe. You want your children to feel safe. They need to feel safe. You imagine a child that doesn't feel safe. How much is that going to mess their heads up in later life? They're going to be very insecure. They're going to be on edge. That them stress chemicals through their bodies affecting their hormones because they do not feel safe. With a masculine man around, they're going to feel safe. They're going to feel protected. They're going to feel loved. Do you get me? Now, I know my kids, they think I'm a superhero. And they genuinely do, unless they humour in me. But they do. They think I'm He-Man. Do you know what I mean? I've had one ask me before, who would win in a fight, me or The Rock? And I was like, I'd batter him, Doc. Don't you worry about that. People's elbow. How about King D's fist, Doc? So all round, the more masculine you're going to be, it's going to fix so many areas in your life. So you're just going to feel good, aren't you? Life's going to be sweeter. It's going to be more peaceful. It's going to be bang on. And you're going to feel so much better about yourself inside. Sometimes we really got to tap into our masculinity. You know, it's how we progress in life. It's how we get better. You know, striving all the time to be better. I mean, there's an element like competitiveness and all, which I think, you know, a bit of competitive nature is good for us. I mean, you can be super competitive where I can derail you, but I think we all need a healthy level of competitiveness. I think it brings out the best in each other, which is masculine in itself, and just striving to be the best at what you can do and to reach your full potential. None of us know what our full potential is because no one's pushing ourselves hard enough. I mean, as much as I'm putting in as much as I can into this, I could probably do more. And I could do, you know, make more sacrifices. There's always work for improvement. There always is. But again, I'm on this self-improvement journey just like you guys. And next year, I have no doubt in my mind, I'm going to be a better me than I am this year. And I know for a fact this year, I'm a far better man than I was the last year. And the year before, and the year before that. You know what I mean? So, and we never stop. We should never stop. Never stop learning, growing, getting better. And you're gonna feel better for that as well. And another reason why you should be a masculine man, because the world needs it. The world is in serious lack of masculine men. And the way the world's turning out, we need good, strong men that fight for the worthy cause, that can be a very good role models to our younger generation, to show them the way, that hard work, good morals and manners and respect is important, and show them that. And then we can save this Western world, this modern world, from itself, because it's getting godless and just degenerate by the day, and it's not a pleasant world anymore. And you know, the whole saying, you know, strong men create good times create weak men create bad times. We're currently in the bad times, so we're needing now to get these strong men back out there for the next generation, and for ourselves as well. So be a masculine man, chaps. Let's have this brotherhood, get all together, turn this around, pick each other up as well. I mean, the men's self-improvement group on Facebook, shout out to Josh Jables as well, who set it all up. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've mentioned it before. I've done a video on it as well, if you've not seen that already. And it's amazing. And it's things like that that are going to turn this world around and bring back masculine men. Do it for yourself as well. I think it's been vilified for so long, this masculinity and things like that. I can even look at myself and think, I remember one time at school, I must have been year 9 or 10. I was thinking about this like yesterday, so that's why I'm bringing it up. It's not that relevant really. I was doing drama at school, and I did that because I thought, well, I ain't got to write. I like pissing about, as you can see. So it's obviously my second calling in life, since my acting and my characters are so on point. So yeah, I was doing drama, and I remember I was working with a group of girls, and I was the only chap. And there was a group of lads as well working separately, and they were all getting a bit bravado and and I was drawn to that, and I wanted to, like, yeah, I'm more manly than they are, and you know what I mean? So I was like, and the girls would be like, oh, boys. And then I was like, you know, made to kind of feel bad about wanting to be manly around these other lads. And yeah, it was just a memory that popped into my head. And I remember I did feel it, and I thought, oh yeah, I need to grow up. I need to not do that. And crack on with what we're doing. I mean, I was a kid, so. But looking back, I think, no, I'm a fucking man. I want to be a fucking man. And if things go to shit, these women that are moaning, oh, look at him, all this masculinity. That was back then. I mean, it's a massive problem now. It was gradual, didn't we? That meant nothing back then compared to what it is now. It's just evolved, hasn't it? Where, you know, masculine men are frowned upon, which is a load of shit, isn't it? So you can see how that. I mean, there's a video there in itself as well, how the world has turned on masculine men and how it's been vilified. But it's something to be proud of. You know, being boisterous with your mates, and you take the piss out of each other, and you pick each other up like, come on, mate. You know, you bring out the best in each other, and you get that camaraderie. That's really important. Where you go through hard times together, and you fight together side by side, and you learn from each other, and you grow together, and all these great things we should be doing. And it's coming back. It is coming back. And I'm going to do my bit to make sure it does come back. So, there we go. And I think we'll call that one done, because I am rambling a little bit again. I'm very aware that is happening. And I've nearly finished this, which means I'm going to need a big, massive shit, because it always makes me shit. It's my pre-workout. So, wrap this up. Shit, then gym. Now, you didn't need to know that I was going for a shit, but hey, I need to be open and honest with you guys as much as I possibly can. So, enjoy that thought. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. I may need a midwife for it, because already it's pushing. So, like the video, drop us a comment, subscribe, and all them nice things. Help a brother out. I appreciate every one of you that do support me and are watching my videos and getting something out of it as well. Because if you're getting something out of it, then it's worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? And I know a lot of you are, and I appreciate you. I really do. It's amazing fuel to be making a difference. So thank you very much. You make a happy man even happier, and I love my life. It's amazing. It really is. I just wish there was more hours in a day and more days in a week. That's my only downfall in life. Is I wish I had more time, because trying to cram everything in is a nightmare. But it's not a bad nightmare, is it? Because I'm trying to cram all these good, positive things in my life. So my life is very, very rich. And I'm just very aware already that I am rambling again, and I still need a shit. So, take care, be the best you, and do it for you. Cheers!